How's it going, everyone? It's Andrew again with esports.net. This time we're joined by our illustrious host.
Illustrious?
Iain. Yes.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrew.
Yeah, this is UK's first Siege event. How have you been finding it?
Crazy. Like, I've literally, before I came up here to talk to you, I just got off the stage and with the crowd and stuff. And there was high expectations coming off the back of SI in Brazil. You know, that was the biggest and best, arguably, crowd of all time in Siege history. Like, they just rocked the place. And I was a little bit nervous, like, oh, man, Manchester, we're finally doing it in the UK. Home crowd, please do us proud. And they've just gone above and beyond. Like, they're so creative, super loud, and the acoustics in here are nuts. So, yeah,
the
it's
vibes
awesome.
have been insane. Like, it was one of the things that was like, the UK crowd never really disappoints, especially and the French being here as well. Like, France are always so massive on the like, esports stuff. But,
that's one thing I want. And I've heard, I don't know, rumors. You never know if it's going to happen. But a big event in France would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Because we know that the esports fans over there, for other stuff we've seen, they're super, ultra passionate. So I'd love to see a Siege event over there.
Yeah, I think it would be sick. But people have been saying, like a bunch of the players have been saying Japan, they want to go there. But like France would be sick. I love seeing events in EU, especially like you said, France. They support esports so much. It's something I want to see the UK do more.
Me too.
But whereabouts, like, because you're obviously UK native.
Yes.
Whereabouts in relation to Manchester, would you call home?
Well, actually, Hull is about an hour and 45 minutes away drive. That's where I grew up, right on the east coast. Humber Bridge, you might have heard of it. It's one of the best bridges in the world. But I live in London now. But whenever I go there, that's home. Like, my mum and dad are coming to the grand final on Sunday. So
very nice.
My dad's never seen an event, so they're making the drive up tomorrow. So I'm really excited for that. But yeah, that's my home city.
Fair enough. You're preferring north or south right now?
Northerners are friendlier. We just, I think we're a little bit more approachable and, dare I say, huggable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the south just for things to do, and I love being in London work because toss of a coin, you can end up absolutely anywhere doing anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say, don't get me wrong, the south, I love you, but I'm a northern boy at heart. Yeah. What about you?
I'm the opposite. I grew up in the south and I've moved up north.
Whereabouts up north do you live?
I'm now in Manchester.
Oh, sick.
So this was a pretty easy trip for me.
Manchester's become like a media hub, though, hasn't it now?
Yeah,
so.
like a second city.
Second city,
we
yeah.
don't talk about Birmingham.
No. Well, I don't even know what that is. What's Birmingham? I'm kidding.
But you've been pretty publicly a BDS fan down in the crowd.
Yeah.
Are you hoping to see them make it into the finals face off against Beast Coast after their like crazy upset run?
It's funny. Like, I come to these events and I have like an idea in mind of who I'm supporting. Coming out of Sao Paulo, the SI event, they really adopted me as like a Brazilian. So like my Twitter and my social media was just going crazy with all these Brazilians saying like, we love you, Iain, and all this. So then I became a big Liquid fan. So I was supporting Liquid, then they dropped out, and now I'm like, I'm back to BDS. But then I like this gunner guy of Beast Coast who's like on stage swearing and like super like out there, and I'm loving that. So I think no matter what, we'll end up with a good final. I think it'd be amazing if BDS make it just for the fans. But yeah, I mean, it'd be rude to not support BDS. I'm going BDS. All
right. See, what's been your favorite match so far?
I think it was I'm going to go for that BDS, the first BDS secret game, just because for me that was when it all started to kick off. Because for me, when I get to an event and it starts, and I get the energy going through the butterflies and all that stuff, and seeing the crowd start to buy in and react. Yes, it was 2 EU teams, but it was when the event really came to life. So I'm going to go BDS secret, the first quarterfinal.
All right, very, very nice. That's basically all we've got for it. Thank you once again for
joining. No, let's keep going, Andrew. No,
Thank you.
Yeah.